How's it going, guys? This morning we're heading to meet with the one and only Paul Loubao. He is a real estate agent and a business broker, African immigrant to AMG in just a couple years. So we're gonna go see what this AMG is about. I know he has a cool story about how he paid for it, and let's see if we can learn a thing or two. So let's go do it. All right, Paul, so I appreciate you for showing us the AMG today. What's the liability? What are we looking at? Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, so it's a 2020 Mercedes E53 AMG.
Okay.
It's kind of a new model of Mercedes. They did an EQ boost or engine on it,
Okay.
just to make it more powerful.
Okay. I know the story of the car a little bit. So what I normally do on these episodes, I have 3 questions, right?
Okay.
And if I get those 3 questions right, I get to drive it. If I get them wrong, I gotta watch it,
Okay.
right? That's what I normally do. but Paul's my client, so I know the story of the car. I know the story of the car. So we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna talk it out today. But tell me a little bit about, how much you paid for it, how you paid for it, whether it was cash, lease, or finance, and tell me a little bit about it.
Yes, so basically I pay cash first.
Okay. You paid cash. All right, what was the sticker price for the cash?
50K.
$60,000 in cash for the E53.
Yes.
Cool.
So basically the regular price is 55.
Okay.
But because this one is modified, so the exhaust is modified.
Okay.
I put carbon fiber inside and outside, as you can see here. We modify to make the exhaust pop and add more power on it.
Okay.
So that's why the price tag is 60K. Yeah.
Okay, so it was like an MSRP of 55, but you did some modifications on it, got it for 60K. You paid cash.
Yes.
All right. We're gonna talk a little bit about how you paid cash for it here in a second, right? We're gonna talk about that in a second. 'Cause I know you got a story.
Yeah.
But let's look around. Can we look inside the room real quick?
absolutely.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So you can see.
Oh, he can open up the hood for
Yeah,
it.
you need to see that.
So is this a 4-cylinder?
Yeah, no, it's a 6-cylinder.
It's a 6-cylinder. Okay.
Yes, it's a 6-cylinder
6-cylinder. Okay. All right, 6-cylinder AMG. All right.
AMG EQ boost. The EQ boost is just that they just decide, because when you press the gas and then it takes time to start.
Yeah.
Like Mercedes make sure that the car can go electric fast.
Yes.
and then switch later.
Yep.
So there is no gap at the beginning from 0 to 60.
You can feel it. It's right away.
It's right away. You go right. It's like kind of driving a electric car, but it's not electric. It's just electric at the beginning, and then now after that you switch to regular power.
Nice. So why Mercedes for you?
So I had to decide. So I think it's more for business. Okay. My favorite car was supposed to be BMW. I was supposed to buy either the M8 or the M5 BMW.
Okay. You still should get an M5.
Yes. But I said, okay, let's go for the business and for the prestige and for the comfort.
Okay.
And then I'll also maybe less power, but have a full package, like inside, outside, engine, and all of these.
Okay.
That was the best bet for me.
Okay. Yeah. No, that sounds good. That sounds good. Well, what we can do now, we're gonna get it all cameraed up. We're gonna get all the cameras in it. We'll go for a ride and we'll talk a little bit more about how you had 60K just laying around and pay for it. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so we didn't have the official rules this time because I already knew about the car and how he purchased it, but I seen a couple little dirt marks. Now we're at the parking garage, we don't have water, but we're gonna help him out a little bit. Got a little bit of quick detail. I'm not a detailer, so don't judge me, but we're gonna clean up a little bit before we get some of these close-up shots. Tell me a little bit about your backstory really quick. Started doing real estate, went to business brokering. Tell me a little bit about your journey. Tell me a little bit about it.
That's the story.
While I'm cleaning up the hood. I'm cleaning up the hood. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I came here 10 years ago.
Okay.
I came here to be a stockbroker.
A stockbroker.
A stockbroker.
Okay.
So I have a background in finance and accounting.
Makes
so
sense.
when I came here, I took 1 year to learn English, and then 2 years to get my MBA.
Okay.
I used to be in Oklahoma.
Okay.
So pretty good state, to start, low cost and all of these.
Yes.
And then when I graduate, I moved from Oklahoma City to Dallas here.
To Dallas, okay.
And I studied insurance for 2 years. I was top producer. It was hard at the beginning.
Now, when you say insurance, what type of insurance? Life insurance?
Life insurance only.
Life insurance only. Okay, we're gonna talk about some IULs here in a bit.
Okay, okay, all right.
so life insurance. So you were selling life insurance.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
For about 2 years.
Okay.
I performed very well there.
How long did it take you to go from being here, getting the degrees you needed, to being this insurance broker? How long?
3 years. 1 year for English, 2 years for my MBA. So 3 years.
So 3 years. If you don't mind me asking, how much money on average as an insurance broker or insurance agent were you making 3 years after you got here?
Yeah, so I was making 200,000 a year.
200,000 a year.
Yeah, as an insurance
in
broker.
3 years after getting here.
In 3 years. I was making more, but I would say that net, because in insurance you need to buy leads.
Yes.
And you need to drive, you need to do all of these, all the marketing.
Yeah.
So you make about like 270 to 280.
Okay.
But net, you're gonna
But you were taking home in your pocket.
Home 180 to 200.
180 to 200 in
3
3
years. Yes.
3 years, amazing. Sorry, keep going. You can't just gloss over that. That's absolutely amazing. So shout out to you. Okay,
yeah,
keep going.
And then after that, I was looking for the next challenge. When I was doing insurance, I was looking for, okay, what is the top earner in sales? You know, like industry by industry. And I knew that, okay, real estate was the next move.
Okay, I'm gonna pause you right there again. So you knew you wanted to be in sales. You're a sales guy, right? And I'm assuming you know you wanted to be in sales because you knew the financial outcomes that come from sales,
Yes.
right? But then he took it a step further and said, let me not just get any sales job. Let me not sell vacuum cleaners. Let me not necessarily sell cars. No disrespect for people who sell cars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
But let me look for what's going to give me the highest earning potential in sales. Okay, and that's how you got to
real estate.
That's how you got to real estate. Continue. We're going to come to the back of the car. We got to clean to the back of the car, but keep going, keep going.
Okay, and then, so I start in real estate. I start as a wholesaler, which is the best way to start in real estate because it teach you how to find a deal, how to negotiate, how to talk, how to value a house, all of these.
Yep.
And you start with kind of low capital, so all you have to spend is your time, energy, and the learning curve.
So you heard that. Low capital, only thing it is about learning.
Learning, yes.
Learning, gotcha, okay.
Learning. I was able to do that because I had a foundation of insurance, also at sales, and also have some savings. So for me, learning for 3-4 months was easy for me without even making money.
Okay.
That makes sense. So just to give some heads up to people, like if you want to get in real estate, make sure you can have this type of, cushion.
What was that cushion for you? Was that 6 months of rent? Was that a year?
I don't remember, but it was at between 3 to 6.
Between 3 to 6 months worth of cushion.
Cushion,
Okay, perfect.
And then I went all in. I was driving all over the place and tried to find deal and all of these. But hopefully I found my first deal after 30 days.
First deal within 30 days.
And I closed in 60 days.
Okay.
And my first deal I make 31,000.
He made 31,000 in his first deal.
I switched right away to the bigger deal because of my finance background.
Gotcha.
That's why I combine the business brokerage and the real estate now.
And the real estate. Gotcha. So within 60 days of changing from insurance to now
real estate.
Real estate, the wholesaling.
The wholesaling.
You made 31 grand.
31 grand. After that, I closed a couple small deals like 21,000, 60,000, all of these. And after
small deals, 21,000, 60,000. Small.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's small. Small deals. Yeah. Small deals.
And then I would say 8 months later, I now switch to the bigger deal, which is like 5 million, 6 million deal. I stopped doing housing because house, you can make as much as you negotiate good, but the house worth 400,000, 500,000.
That's it.
You can make 50K, 60K, that's fine. But in order for you to make 400,000, $500,000 one deal, you need to scale to the bigger deal. So I switch. And
before we talk about that, we talk about scaling to making $400,000 or $500,000 a deal for the bigger deals. Before we do that, let's. I think the back of this. I'm actually over here working while we're talking, guys. Let's go and see the inside of this, and we'll talk about those $400,000 to $500,000 deals.
That work?
All right, let's do it. Let's see the inside of this thing. Don't judge me with the cleaning. I'm doing what I can. I don't have any water out here. They're gonna rip me up in the comments. They're gonna be like, man, he's scratching the paint. He's scratching the paint on the dirty car. Scratching the paint. All right, so now we're inside of this thing. I know we got the glow, the lights, all of that. Got the fiberglass everywhere. But what we were just talking about was the fact that you said, hey, you wanted to scale up to even bigger deals with a house. If you're doing real estate, you're making maybe 20, 40, 60 grand, but you're like, how can I make $400,000 to $500,000 at one time, right? So tell me a little bit about how you scaled up, and did maybe one of those deals lead to this?
Yes. So even right now, I'm trying to make 1 million in one deal. That's my goal now.
1 million off of one deal.
That's my goal now. I'm probably gonna do that this year. So I always try been thinking about scaling.
Yeah.
When I was making 20, 30, I was trying to make half. When I make half now, I try to make 1 million in one deal. So after doing some housing and all of these, I knew that there was a ceiling, so I was supposed to switch the industry and try to wholesale or either get in contact with bigger deal.
Yeah.
So I start to market myself in any type of real estate where my finance background can help as well.
Okay.
Like wedding venue, hotel, all of these where there's a finance, or either apartment company where there's a finance involved. Because I have a very good understanding of P&L, accounting, so I know how to value a business.
Yeah.
So I switch right away to the wedding industry.
Okay.
And then I start to market 2.8 million real estate wedding venue, 5 million real estate wedding venue, all of these.
Wow.
That's how I scaled right away. I stopped doing housing and switched to any type of combining real estate and business.
Wow. So tell me, how did you have 60 grand to go buy this? How did that come about?
Yes, it was in 2023. On this year, I made 600,000.
Wow.
But I closed one deal when I make 425K in one deal.
Wow, so you make $600,000 in 2023, right? But with one deal, you made $425,000.
February 13.
February 13th, $425,000. One deal.
One check.
And what did you do?
So I knew probably a better car for fun at the same time.
Yeah.
But also, in order for me to to show up as a real business broker,
Yeah.
So I decided to buy this car cash.
Got you. So you're a finance guy, right? So talk to me about buying the car. How did the numbers work out? So a couple of things I would want to ask is, was there a certain price point? Hey, I just made 400,000. I only want to spend 30%, 20%, 40% on the car, right? So tell me what type of percentage you were thinking about to go buy the car based off that 400,000. The first thing, and the second thing is when you go into the dealership, you go in there and tell them you got $400,000. They're gonna try to make you leave with a McLaren, right? So when you went to the dealership, how did you get the most favorable deal for the car? How did you negotiate when you're paying cash? How did that work out?
Yes, so for me, it was acceptable to spend between 10 to 15%.
10 to 15%. So that's 40 grand to about 60
grand.
Okay.
Right. I was thinking about going more because it was at the beginning of the year. It was February, so I knew that I was supposed to make more money throughout the year, throughout the 10-month remaining of the year. So I said, okay, I can spend 10 to 50% on a car, and if I have to pay cash, I can pay cash because I don't want to put an interest on all of this. So I didn't need the 60K.
Yep.
To put on anything. I have more, so I said, okay, I decided to pay cash to save money.
Okay, got it. So you decided to pay cash, save money, didn't have interest, didn't have to worry about that. You own it. It's
I own
yours,
it all right. It's nice. That's it.
Now, when you went into the dealership, right, how did you ensure you got the best deal? What was your process? When you walk into a dealership, you got, $400,000 in your pocket, right? How did you contain your emotions not to go out there and buy something that you may not need, that's a little bit more expensive? And how did you ensure you got the best deal when you're talking to the dealership?
Okay, so starting December, like 3 months before I received the check, I knew that, okay, when I will get this check, I will need to buy a car. So I was thinking about what can I buy.
Okay.
So I knew already that I was going for this type of car.
Okay.
So now I was shopping for color and model.
Okay.
So when I get the money, I just wait like 1 month or 2 months to find a car. And when I found the car, I called the dealer and said, hey, I saw this gray Mercedes. Is it still available? They say yes. I said, okay, I'll be there tomorrow.
Okay.
And I didn't go there tomorrow.
Okay.
And he called me, I didn't pick up. Okay.
Okay.
And then
hey, he playing chess, y'all. He playing chess. Say that one more time. So start it over because you playing chess. He said he called and asked if it was available. Start at the top. He playing chess on y'all. Go ahead.
So I did the same way we tried to negotiate the real estate in car. I call him and say, hey, is it the car still available? He said, oh yeah. I said, okay, perfect. I'm a business broker. I need a new car to show up all of these. I'm ready to pay cash. How much is the price? He said, oh, the price is that. I said, okay, perfect. I'll be there tomorrow to buy the car. I get it pop up. I get excited. Say, hey, I got my deal, from him. So and then The next day I didn't go and tried to call me and say, no, I didn't pick up. And 3 days later, I called him back and say, hey, sorry, I was busy with work and all this. I said, the car is still available. He said, yeah, it's still available. I said, but I really don't know if I want it. I don't know. Do you have like a better deal for me, all of these? So I try now to reverse his emotion.
Yeah.
You know, to say, no, I say, okay, I really want this car, but I don't know. The prices look too high. I don't know what to do. Let me think about it. You know, try to see. And then now he start to send me, you know, like more information about the car. How you use that, do that. If you buy that, I will give you that for free.
Okay.
You know, it start now to peel up all the other benefits.
Yeah.
I say, okay, I'll be there tomorrow. So I went there. No, I didn't go there tomorrow. I went there 4 days after that, and then I went there. It was a good deal, and I bought a car. And with all the other benefits like maintenance for free, all of this for free to get a good deal. Yeah.
Wow, that's car buying 101 right there. He just gave y'all all the game. I hope y'all are listening. Awesome. So is it cool we go crank this thing up and go take it for a little drive?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, first let's crank it up real quick. Let's see what it sounds like. Let's crank it up real quick. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I know we got some pops. In this thing. I know we got some pops in this thing. Cool. We'll go for a drive. We'll continue the conversation. But no, this has been good.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so as we're thinking about, you know, making purchases of liability, right? You know, how do we do it responsibly? Because a lot of financial literacy is like, you know, don't spend the money on the liability, on the depreciating asset. But whether it's a Rolex or whether it's a Mercedes, how do you do it responsibly?
Yeah, so you have to decide. You have 100% of your money. You have to decide, and then just to give like some insight about, you can decide to have fun. It's like you work hard for your money. You spend maybe like you did a lot of sacrifice that most people didn't do, and you make $500,000 a year or 100 million, I don't know, 1 million a year. You can decide to have fun and buy something that is not everything that need to produce money.
Yeah.
It's not everything that need to be productive. You can decide also buy something to have fun. So me, the thing I advise to everybody is that have the number. Decide that, okay, no matter what, I will spend 20% on me. This is my reward. This is my payday. Yep. I decide to spend 20% to reward myself. Yeah. 30%, whatever you want on investment. 20 on saving. All of these for my mom. Whenever you can stick to this process, you'll be good and fun.
Yeah. So it's really about being intentional about your money management. When it comes to percentage and things like that.
Correct.
One of the things that we talked about off camera was the difference. You got a finance background, right?
Yeah.
Talk the difference between finance and money management. What I was saying is a lot of my money management habits have come from my need to learn finance by owning a business. Because I was like, hey, if I manage my business money the way that I personally manage my money, I would have no business left, right? You're gonna blow it all. So tell me the difference between, you know, personal money management and finance, and how, you know, one can learn from the other.
Yeah. So just to give a quick story, when I graduated from high school, I was looking to do oil and gas major. Okay. That was my plan. And my dad asked me, why you want to do that? I said, I want to do that because I want to make money. People make money on it. Yeah. And then he told me, but if you want to make money, go do finance and accounting. But it was the wrong advice.
He said it was the wrong advice.
It was. Okay. It was, because most people believe that, okay, if you do finance and accounting, you will learn more about money and you're probably going to be successful. But the major of finance, accounting, is not linked to success. Okay. You can be like a very good finance guy, learn everything about finance and accounting, but not make money in life. Yeah. It's totally different. Now, in the deep way, money managing, knowing how to find money, how to multiply money. First how to get money, number one. Yep. Number two, how to keep it. And number three, how to multiply, have nothing to do with school.
So another thing I want to ask you is, how can a car benefit you in business, right? Like, because a lot of people see cars as just a liability. It can't benefit you. It's not going to make you any money. It's just draining money from you each and every month, depreciating asset. How have you been able to use a car to help you in business and to help it pay for itself, if you will?
So first, it helps you to connect.
Yep.
It might not be the case all the time, but sometimes the days happen, you will say, oh, my car helped me today. Yep. That makes sense. So because we both have a sport car, we both connect right away. And I can promise you the connection was so good. We talked about car for more than 30 minutes. And then now after that, we jump in business.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay? Wow. So it's a simple example to explain that, okay, it will help you, it might not, but at some point, it's better to have it when you need it.
Yeah, some type of commonality.
Sometimes
Because you can assume that the people that you want to do business with are gonna have some type of nice car, right? It may not be a sports car, it may not be a luxury car, it could be something, but you're able to build that camaraderie and that commonality with them.
I believe that I'm still on the way to progress to make my dream true.
Yeah.
So I need to get business. I need to build credibility. I need to make people believe on me on the first impression. First impression is very important in business.
Yeah.
If you go work 9 to 5, it will not help you. But if you're in business where your job is to connect with new people, get business, get clients, doing meetings, I strongly advise you to buy a very nice car. If you can afford it, buy a luxury car. It will help you.
It will help you in business, absolutely. All right, so I'm a videographer. As nice as it would be, we don't get $400,000 checks for making videos. So I want to go buy my AMG 60 grand in cash. I'm gonna have to save my way to it, right, and be responsible about it. But say if I got 20 grand right now, I'm putting money away every month. What should I do with that money?
So again, it's come to the mindset. Okay. I believe in performing at a high level for score. So when I start a business, I want, let's say I have a videography business or media business. I want to make $500,000, $1 million of this business.
$500,000 in the first year.
No, my goal is even if it's going to take 3-4 years, I want to do that. Okay, that's the goal. So I know that whenever I reach this goal, I will not worry about the car anymore because it will be something that I can afford. So instead of trying to save $100 every month for 20 years, I focus on how can I make $500,000 one time.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I believe on industry or action to change my life right away. This is what I see things.
Yeah, so it's not about saving to get what you want. It's about how can you generate the income to be able to
afford what you want.
Got it. All right, that's the bar.
That's what I think. So that's why I say, hey, I want to buy an M8 competition. I need to make 1 million. I don't say I need to. The M8 competition is 160K. I don't say I need 10,000 for 60 months. No, I say I need 1 million.
You need 1 million to be able to fit within your 10 to 15%.
That's it.
Got it.
How can I make 1 million? I don't see, oh, how can I make 100,000 or 10,000 saving for 2 years? No.
Gotcha.
I don't see things like that.
And so you deal with a lot of different industries because you're a business broker, so you've seen a little bit of everything. For someone like myself, right? In a creative industry, is it say, hey, do you need to change industries to make that 500 grand? Do you think any industry you can make that 500 grand? What's your thoughts on if someone's looking to start a business? For you, it seemed like you looked at what I can make the highest earning potential, not what's gonna make me satisfied or what I like to do per se, right? So what's your thoughts on that? When somebody's looking to start a business, they want to make that 500,000, right? So they can go out there and get the AMG. How should they pick their industry? Should they change industries? What's your thoughts?
Okay, so in terms of business, I strongly believe that there is money everywhere. You have just to pick the industry and look for the top of the chain. When I decided to pick real estate, I was looking for Sam Zell. Okay, 5 billion of real estate. Donald Trump, 5 billion of real estate. Grant Cardone, 6 billion of real estate, whatever. I was looking for, I said, okay, there is money there. If let's say I want to do a media company, I will look for the people in the top of the chain in media company, how much money they make. If they make 1 million a year, 2 million a year, that means I can make 2. It's easy. For me, there is money everywhere. Let's say I want to grow potato. I want to do I want to sell car. What is the most money that the top producer in the US make in selling car? If you make 2-3 million, I'm good. That means I can do that too. That makes sense? My plan is like to have a very, very high target. And I know that if I have a very high target, I will do everything to get to this point. And if somebody has already did it, that means I can do it. That means there is a path. I need to follow the path. Maybe it will be difficult for me because I'm an immigrant, I speak that, I'm black, whatever excuse you can give. But if somebody did it, I can do too. Maybe not at this level, but maybe at a high level, maybe at the level that I didn't even expect.
And if he's doing it at 100 million, you can
he's still buying the car, right?
At 20, absolutely.
He's still buying the car, so yeah.
As we wrap up here, any other financial literacy tips?
Again, I will say the same thing. Focus on the bigger goal. Have a high target. If you've never been thinking about make 1 million, you probably never get it. I think everybody should have the target. I say, hey, I want to start a business. The goal should be at least to make 1 million. At least. Yeah. Not in 1 year, not in 2 years. Say, hey, okay, I want to do that. No matter what, my goal is to make 1 million. Okay? And whenever you're going to get now the money, you probably will not get the 1 million. You're probably going to get 200,000, 300,000. Yeah. But you will see that when you're going to get 300,000, your target probably going to go to 5 million now. Yeah. Because you say, oh, I'm close now.
I can feel it.
I can feel it. It's coming. I just have to repeat what I was doing. Okay? Yeah. Right. So it's just simple as that. Have a high target. Again, this year my goal is to make 1 million one deal. But I can tell you, next year we're gonna talk. I'm probably gonna go to a higher level again. Yeah. So it's all about that.
And one time you gotta go on river. I wanna feel this EQ boost power one time. You gotta go show me what it can do real quick. Okay. Just hit it one time. I wanna feel the EQ boost. Okay. The power real quick.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. So let's go on Sport Plus.
Okay, we're gonna go on Sport Plus. Okay. There we go.
Right. And then you got to pop side. That's my reward. That's my salary. Yeah. I don't need anything else. Okay. But this is my 20%. This is what I need. But just to wrap up, I would say that. Use me as an example. I was an immigrant. I came here 10 years ago. I wasn't able to speak English. I learned everything here. Wow. I learned the system here. I learned how to sell here, how to talk here. Everything that I did here, I learned in this country.
In 10 years?
In 10 years. So if you hear, I just use me as an example. You don't need to come to my program. Go to whatever program you want, but you need to make action. It's possible for everyone. Everyone can make $500,000 a year. I did it. Yeah. So it's not something that I read in the book or somebody told me. It's my life. I did it. You should have to follow the path. Work hard, dedicate, and then also have a mentor. Yeah. Me or either anybody, find a mentor. If you want to do, for example, you want to sell car, go find a mentor. You learn, you can make at least $500,000 a year on selling car, and follow the person, and then your life will change. Yeah, forever.
Cool. A little bonus question, because I believe, are you renting your place or are you buying your place?
I rent, but I've now 4 other property.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. This is a bonus question, right? Because you sold real estate, wholesale real estate, sell businesses. I personally, I own 3 properties, but I don't live in any of them. Right? They're all rented out, and I rent out my current property. What's your thoughts on like going out there and buying a property to live in versus having the rent? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Okay. So first, I just want to emphasize something. I didn't grow up in the American dream in terms of house. I've been living in a house. We have a house in Africa. We have a house in France. So I grew up in a house. I live in a house for a long time. So I didn't grow up where we link success to buying a house. This is number 1. Number 2, I have the immigrant mindset. I'm defining myself as someone in a mission. Okay. So I do everything that I can to reach my goal. Yes. And part of my goal is to not be stuck in any place or any type of long-term mortgage. Okay, I move. Remember, like when I came from another country. I didn't know anyone here. Yep. I started in Oklahoma City for 3 years. I moved in Dallas here. I didn't know anyone. Yeah. I've been in Dallas here for 7 years. I'm gonna probably move to another state, Florida. Yep. I want to be able to be flexible on my move. Yep. And then whenever I will be good, I can decide, okay, I'm gonna buy a house. Yeah. Okay, this is number 2. I don't know if I know that, okay, house is the emotional purchase. Yes. So it's hard to make people understand that, okay, the bank make more money than anybody. Like buying a house is not an investment, it's a liability. Yeah. Okay. I understand that, okay, people will say, okay, this car also is a liability. I understand that, but we can talk about, I believe that having a car will allow me to close more deals than having a house.
You're not bringing people to your house to close the deal.
Yeah. Okay, I understand that you can have a better living, all of these, but on my way to success, on my way to become, because my target is to buy a jet. So I know that I need to build enough wealth to be an example for my next generation and also for people from Africa. Yeah. So I will only buy a house cash when I will be able to afford a dream house. Because for me, if it's not a dream house, it doesn't really matter. Does that make sense? My point is that, okay, if I don't have money, I don't buy AMG. If I don't have money, I'll buy a Kia, a Toyota, all of these. I don't see the point of buying a Mercedes and it's gonna be a 300 four-cylinder. Yeah. Does that make sense? So same thing for me for the house. If I have to buy a house, it need to be a dream house.
Dream house in cash.
in cash, or maybe 60% or 40% down, so I don't have to worry about the mortgage.
Yeah.
And because of house, you need to do maintenance, you need to pay for property tax, you need to pay for insurance.
Yep.
Do you see how insurance is skyrocketing right now?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Do you see Florida?
Yeah.
Florida, like the California guys, they have only 3 million in coverage
Yeah.
on the 15 million, on the 30 million house. They lose money.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's my point about the house. So I will say, because I'm an immigrant, I do have this mindset. Again, the fact that, okay, I'm on a mission here, so I don't want to tie myself to this type of, okay, you need to have a house now, all of these.
Yeah.
Now, because I'm a real estate investor, I have some property. I have even land.
Yeah.
Okay, I own property, but I rent where I live.
Yep. Makes sense.
To the-
Own property, rent where you
Where
live.
you live.
Yep.
And use this income to pay for your rent. Now, when you pay for your rent, you don't have to worry about maintenance, you don't have to worry about property tax, you don't have to worry about insurance.
Yep.
And you can move at any time.
Yep.
So that's the plan.
I like this guy. I like that. I like that plan. I like that plan. I'm gonna go let them know what the plan is from a camera perspective. That's Paul.
That's Paul.
Yeah. He gave y'all so much game. No, I definitely appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
And we'll do the second episode next year when you got the MA.
Yeah, when
We're gonna do the follow-up. We're gonna do the follow-up with MA.
MA competition.
Yeah, the MA competition. MA competition that we're gonna do next year is gonna be epic, man. This was good. This was fun.
What was your takeaway from this interview?
My biggest takeaway was, firstly, thank you for taking us in a quick ride, giving us all them gems. He was giving y'all gems, so make sure we pay attention. But my biggest takeaway was the idea of focusing on increasing the earning potential, right? And being intentional about the earning potential, right? So when you said, hey, I'm gonna go into real estate because I see Grant Cardone, I see these guys with these big real estate portfolios, then, hey, I'm gonna move to being a business broker because those deals are even bigger than selling real estate. That's something I wish I would have heard 12 years ago, right? I'm literally going to college, spending 30, 40 grand on a degree that is gonna give you a job that's gonna have a starting salary of only 40, 50 grand. It just doesn't make sense, right, from an earning potential standpoint. And as I got older, it's like, okay, hey, I'm making a little money, but now you're focusing on the management side of it, which that's not wrong, to focus on the management side to, okay, spend less than you make, invest the rest. You should do those things, but to your point, like I said, my biggest takeaway was like, do those things, but put your energy into how can you make that $500,000 a year? How can you increase their earning potential? So that's my biggest takeaway. And it's like, hey, let's go make the $500,000, the $600,000 so you can go pay cash for this thing. That's it. Feel good sitting there? Feels nice, doesn't it? It just feels good. It just feels good. It just feels good. The German feels good. The steering wheels feel different than the Germans.
German leather is different, bro.
German leather is different. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. It was a pleasure, man. We'll do it again with the MA competition. Absolutely, man.